Kia ora and welcome back to the channel. I'm Elvie and today we are doing another kind of draw through of some more birds that I need to paint. So we have a lot of things left to draw. We're getting through it slowly but surely. I thought I'd do some more with you guys. So the last lot you saw me draw were all the way back here, I believe. Who knows? I think it was the Dodgerel. I think it was these guys, but yeah. But I've painted them since then and I've drawn a few more out, but I thought I might as well do some more drawing with you guys. I'll just do a few birds, but we shall see how it goes. I think the next video, this will be a little bit later out than when I actually get them painted, but that's just because I've got a couple videos beforehand, well just the one of my sketchbook tour that you guys might have already seen, should be out by now. So yeah, this will come out a fair amount of time after I've actually painted these and done these, but I should hopefully film as well some painting videos of me painting these guys, some of these birds, because drawing is only part of it, right? So I haven't sketched these out at all. I'm kind of looking at the images I've chosen through a variety of websites like New Zealand Bird Online or something. They're a good source of photographs and they are good at like determining the different species and locations they were photographed and photographed and everything. Same with eBird is also a really good one as well. This is a New Zealand white-capped mollymawk. There's quite a few species of seabirds out there, so another mollymawk. I think there's one more coming up. That's alright. It's got a beautiful bit of orange here in the beak. The beak was the most important part to me in this drawing, so that's why I started with it, so that I had it placed out. Now we can sketch out the face and hopefully fit most of it. It's kind of got like a bandana of sorts above the eye, which is about here. Just giving the eye a little bit of shading. The colour will help make it, bring it together, but just getting a base of shadows which will help. So there is a bit of the face, we'll add a bit more shading under the neck. And we can finish off there. I think that's actually pretty good. There's a little bit of shading that comes around the back of the head. There you go. So that is the mollymawk all done. The next bird is a North Island fernbird. I'm debating how I want to approach this. beak coming together. Bit of the face. It's got a lot of patterns, so I don't think I want to draw every minute detail. It's kind of got a weird pose going on. It's got its legs holding out onto the grass. Or bits of something, gorilla bamboo maybe. Which is quite funny. Kind of makes it look a little ridiculous, but that's okay. Oh, I bumped that. That's my bad. There's another piece behind it that is now on a very obvious angle. That's okay. And then the other leg is over here. Kind of cutting out the frame, but we can bring in the thing that's standing on up there. And maybe a couple bits of grass. The rest can be kind of hinted at with paint. It's kind of finding that fine line between enough pen to kind of help and like add to the painting, but also like taking advantage of what a pen can do, which paint can't, but then also trying not to overdo it and overdraw the image, because then it just gets a bit like conflicting and can be a bit overwhelming as well sometimes. So, and like picking what details to paint. Like the fernbird here has a lot of texture and a lot of print pattern and markings and stuff, but I don't want to necessarily draw them all out, just kind of hint at some of them and then with the paint kind of do a better job of it. The pen I'm using, by the way, for anyone interested, is just a, it's a Uniball eye pen in the size micro. They are waterproof and fade proof. They're really good pens. They're my go-to. They're just not very good if you're traveling on a plane. They're not very good because I have had issues of them bursting under the pressure and stuff. So they're not a really good travel option. But that's okay. They're still a lovely pen to use. So I think that's good for the fernbird. And we will move on to, this guy is a North Island rifleman. He's very cute, very small bird. So again, I want to make sure I capture the face. So we'll start with that. These guys, I think, are one of the smallest, if not the smallest, native birds in New Zealand. They are so cute. They're like little mice over the trees. Very cute birds. I saw, when I was like looking at for an image to draw, there was one that was just like a rifleman with a bug, and the bug was like the size of the rifleman. It was very cute. These are kind of like forest birds. They're a very subtle green. Well, it gets a bit darker on the backs of the wings and stuff, but they are very cute birds. So there's kind of the start of the face. And to determine what birds I'm doing, I've been going through the New Zealand nationally threatened, endangered and declining list of birds. I just narrowed it down to birds. I could have done like bugs and fish and lots of other animals around New Zealand, but to kind of focus on one thing and not overwhelm myself, I decided to just do birds. Maybe later down the line I'll do other animals, but we shall see. Here we're getting the traits on roughly there. The tail, a bit more of its body. And there we have it, the North Island Rifleman. Very cute. Moving on, we've got the North Island Robin. I've already got all the photos of these guys opened up on my tab, so I can just go through them. No trouble at all. I don't know how many species of robin we have in New Zealand, but throughout the two books there'll be 3 in total that I've drawn and painted. The North and South Island robin and then the Chatham Island robin, but they're not as colourful as the one in the UK, which has got that brilliant orange colour. Our ones, these North and South Island robin, are both grey with like a few different features comparing the two, and then there's the Chatham Island robin, which is black, which is really interesting. It's like, yeah, they're very cute birds, very curious. They follow you around if you're walking through like a bird estuary, and just because you're kind of disturbing the bugs, so they'll kind of pick up the bugs after you've walked by. It's very fun, similar to fantails in a way, and a few of the other kind of forest dwelling small birds. It's got like a little bit of a white belly. We've got a there you go, just kind of sketching at the wings and then a little bit of light shading on the body. And there you go, there is the North Island robin all sketched out. Might do this last one with you guys, and then we can wrap up the video And yeah, maybe in the next one you'll see me painting a few of these guys. I said that last time, but this time I actually do want to film a video for you guys of me painting them, so you kind of see the other side of the process. Who knows if it'll be these birds or if it'll be a different bunch of birds that I've already drawn out later on. We shall see. This one is a northern blue penguin. Didn't realize there were so many subspecies of blue penguins. I've got 3 that come up in just this book. We've got this North Island one, which apparently is found around Taranaki Way from the looks, and that's what this form is kind of suggesting that I've got up with the image. And then we've got the southern Blue Island penguin, and is it the southern? I can't remember. And then there's a white-finned variant, which has like a little white line on it. What's fins? Flippers, sorry, whatever you'd call them. And then there's also the Australasian little penguin as well. They're kind of like variants of sorts, which I didn't know about. I'm going to trust the Department of Conservation, because surely they know the bird species found in New Zealand, you'd think. It's kind of like a rocky cliff blocking him off a little bit, which is alright. Sticks and driftwood, I think, which is very common for a lot of like western New Zealand beaches. You get a lot of driftwood. Bit of shadow on the rocks. Sorry about the noise on the doors. There we go, and then we'll finish up the little penguin here. They go by a lot of different names, these guys. You've got like the species names like northern blue penguin. Then you can also call them kora kora, I think, is another name for these guys. And then I think I remember hearing that you can also call them kakarangi, which is blue in Maori, because they're blue penguin. And then fairy penguin, little penguin. So yeah, call them a lot of different names. They are very cute birds. Okay, almost there with the shading. Kind of hard to tell a little bit of what's going on. It's okay, just add a little bit more hint of shading to the birds, and then there you go, is the blue penguin. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video of me drawing out a few of the different birds I'm going to be painting on later. We did 5 today, so that was a bit of fun. And yeah, please, you know, come back and check in, see how they turn out, whether that's in the next video of me painting them out or the video of me going through all of them at the end of this book. And if you have any suggestions on any other, you know, things you'd like me to like to see me paint or draw out for you guys, let me know. Or if you want a tutorial, proper tutorial of me kind of explaining my thought process in depth behind my decisions, I guess, as well. I've got 2 more of these Etcher books, and I'm debating between picking the Australian native endangered birds or the UK endangered and native birds. So I'll have a think through that, and if you have any opinions or ideas, leave them in comments below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. See you in the next one.